Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ham Radio Basics Live. Ham Radio News and Updates 4/10/2024, Season 2, Episode 9. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. We're not using StreamYard tonight. Apparently, StreamYard is having some kind of interface. So I'm using native YouTube tonight and had to figure this out at the last minute here, which was obviously a lot of fun, but it's coming in really good. Hey, Chris, welcome. Good to see you tonight. We'll be doing the news and updates, but I want to spend a few minutes. We're going to be going over just real briefly, and I think we're going to cover it more in depth next week. Hamvention's coming up. It's right around the corner. We're going to jump into that here in a minute. It really, this whole thing of having to go and switch platforms to be able to live stream tonight it just caught me very unaware. And I'm glad was able to figure it out. Hey, UTV and Ham, welcome. Good to see you tonight. It really kind of, just really got me discombobulated here. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here and let me get this figured out because this is a little different. All right, there we go. Invention 2024, sponsored by the Dayton Amateur Radio Association, Greene County Fairgrounds, May 17th to 19th. Get your tickets now. It's 5 weeks, 1 day, 13 hours and 56 minutes. Okay. It's coming up, and it's coming up real quick. So, if you're making plans, I already got vacation scheduled for that. This weekend, we're going to book our air and hotel and rental car. We're going to get all that squared away. And we're actually planning on being there Friday and part of the day Saturday. The rest of the time, we're going to be twisting our arm, and we're going to be going up and forcing ourselves to spend some time with our granddaughters. I know that's really kind of, painful for us, but oh well. But no, that's a wonderful thing about being able to go up to Ohio for this, be able to share in this event, and we're really looking forward to it. I know I've already got media credentials already set, so we're gonna probably stop. We may stop by Thursday, but I bet we'll just end up going like early Friday morning to pick up our credentials and stay there all day Friday, and then we'll be there probably a half day on Saturday as well too. And just for those of you who may have been to Hamcation but haven't been to Hamvention, just an FYI, Hamcation, basically you're in like about 2 buildings there. All right. With Hamvention, you're probably in about 7 or 8 buildings there, and vendors are much more spread out. That's the one thing that I can tell you. I haven't been to Hamvention yet, but Hamcation, it's kind of followed the same formula for years. So be on the lookout for this. I think next week we're going to spend some time talking about it, logistics, talking about parking, talking about vendors. I may see about getting a guest on with me next week. We'll kind of go from there for that. So, but it's coming up. I wanted to get everybody on board with that. That's another 5 weeks away. So be ready for that. We're really looking forward to it. Didn't get to go last year because I broke the left hand here, kind of deal. So yeah. So if Chris or UTV, you guys going to Hamvention this year in Dayton? Let me know. Anybody else that's out there watching tonight, if you're going, drop a note in chat saying yes, I'm going. I just want to just kind of get a rough feel for things. Okay. All right. Oh, Chris. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Been there, done that. That's not a fun thing. I can tell you that right now. I can definitely. I feel for you. It's not an easy thing, and I still am dealing with repercussions from it. And that's a whole nother day and a whole nother subject. Okay, we're gonna get over and cover some news items here. Let's go ahead and get started with that. There we go. All right. of course, everybody needs to have a rig expert antenna analyzer. These things are awesome. I don't have one. I have the MFJ one, which I really like, and the one who really influenced me to get the MFJ was Mike Cade MRD, and I really like it. It's worked really really well. I love the display on it. It's super well. I'm probably going to pick one of these up when I get a little bit extra money here. So just to let you guys know that. Um, some of you may know or may not know. I'm from Pitt. I'm from originally from. I was born and raised in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. They've been undergoing some serious flooding the past few weeks, so we could say a prayer. Remember them in prayer. I think that would be a great thing. Waters are starting to recede a little bit, but it's a nightmare to drive around there at this time because what you're seeing right here is parts of the interstate right here, and yeah, it's just a real bottleneck when that kind of stuff happens. So. Now, I love seeing things like this, okay? I don't know if this was a kit or somebody did this or built this one off. I found it over on Facebook, but wow, I just think that is just absolutely so cool. And I wish it was a kit because if it was a kit, I would definitely post a link so everybody could go ahead and try to get that. So, um, Summer's book, Making Vids, maybe next year. Used to visit UASF Museum in yeah, UTV. Yeah, the USAF, U.S. Air Force Museum is fantastic. They also have several of the original Air Force Ones, including the one that Kennedy was on, and we got to tour that. And that was a real neat experience. And what's interesting about that is it's still an active Air Force base, so you got to be real careful when you're going. They ask you not to take any pictures when you're going over in the bus that takes you over to the hangar to visit the former Air Force One planes. So. Um, See right here, radar rally day for me, 20 meters, FT4 and POTA. And it looks like he's using that screen that Michael Martins does here. And of course, the day wouldn't be complete without the solar eclipse and yesterday. And we had about a 65% here in Tampa. But I was working yesterday. So, I mean, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I saw what everybody else had seen. So, love this. This is very old school, but Yaesu FTDX 9000 MP. I love coming across these things and getting them out there and sharing them with you guys. Some more old school here. A Yaesu FT209R VHF handy transceiver. Wow. That's really another blast from the past. Definitely before my time, but I absolutely enjoy seeing things like this. Now, people are very innovative here, and someone with their Zygo 6100 is backyard POTA hunting walkie-talkie style with the 6100. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. And then this wonderful meme up here: Chuck Norris invented narrow banding by karate chopping a frequency in half. Yeah, I thought I was going to say because the frequency just decided to split in half just because he looked at them. So never, excuse me on that. All right, these are some great words of wisdom here. Key to a happy marriage: I'm always right, except when my wife's right, which is all the time. So I live by that rule, and I have a very happy marriage. So. Zygo 6100 using power bank and USB-C PD 15-volt cable works perfectly for 10 watts output, and it was just fantastic. And if you get a second, watch the clip. I think it's really good. He did a great job right here, and using that. It's a famous power bank, and I think it's somebody had put it in the notes out on Facebook. So you may want to go ahead and click on that link. And yes, if you think, yeah, that's Debo here, and I was, did you get your Debo look on today with your special glasses for the eclipse? I just thought that was too funny. I could not pass that up because that's the first thing that came to mind when I saw the glasses for the eclipse. I just thought that was absolutely fun. Sergeant Rock, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Sorry for the little bit of coughing there. Okay. ARR Field Day is around the corner. It's going to be participate in your local ARRL Field Day June 22nd and 23rd, 2024. Get on the air, and it's a nice symbol. I like their posters and their symbols and what they do each year. I think it's great. Make sure you have to get with a local ham club to be able to do that. I think that would be fantastic. You can click on the link for locations to be able to help you up there. That I have embedded right here. It's right here on that. I'm not sure, it's probably not showing up, but there you go. Okay, and then coming across this. A Hardy Boys shirtwave mystery. I'm just like, wow, that's a real blast from the past. That's for sure. I just absolutely love seeing that tonight. Oh, okay. My military ID gave me. Oh, that's cool. Absolutely cool. Now I posted a shorts video right here, YouTube short, for my Tundra Nation Basics channel. Of all things, a lot of people don't know where the gas release is when they first get a vehicle because usually it's in a different location. Well, on the Tundra, it's on the lower left part of the dash right there, and I did a YouTube short, 15 seconds, just to show people where it's at. Now, this next thing right here, I absolutely love this, okay? I had one of these growing up, this 151 electronic project kit, science fair from Radio Shack. It was so much fun. You could do so many things with that. It was just out of this world. I had such a great time with it. So much fun. I wish I'd have hang on. I wish I would have hung on to it. Not so much for being able to sell it, but so much for being able to still use it because it's still very valid. And I think a lot of how I got interested in electronics in the first place is getting one of these, and it was so nice. Radio Shack did a great job with these. I really like that. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you had them. But it was a total blast to use. I had so much fun with that. And I wish I'd still had one. Here's a promo for tonight's show. Our good friend Michael Martins built the Frank antenna, the ultimate portable ham radio vertical antenna. Michael did a fantastic job on this. You guys definitely want to watch this. He did a great job. If you get a chance, go check this video out. Michael does everything well, and this is in another one of these instances. He really, really does a great job on this. And the thing I love about Michael's video, he explains everything, and he explains it in detail. So, if you want to try to replicate it yourself, go for it. It's very, very, he makes it very easy to do that. Okay. Jason, Temu has ham radio and other items you might like. Now, I haven't seen this video, but that's very interesting because I've heard of Temu before. And I think that's something you probably want to go and check this out. That sounds like a great source of getting some ham radio gear here. Now, Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course put together a great video. Ham radio saves off-roading family, California to Ohio. Definitely, you want to watch this because it's very educational, and you'll definitely learn something from watching it. It's something that I actually highly recommend here. Now, great off-grid radio reference solution. This is another great video. I highly recommend if you guys get a chance to get out there and take a look at that. It's from Josh. A lot of times we don't have access to where we could be out doing SOTA or POTA and pretty far out and not have internet access. This is a solution for that. So this is something you want to have. You definitely want to watch this here. Okay. And then the last video I think I have for tonight, or the last post, parting the ionosphere, exploring radio signals during an eclipse. And of course, that's from our good friend Walt. Great video on that. Walt breaks down the science of ham radio antennas like almost nobody else does, and he keeps it very simple, very easy, just absolutely straight on, spot on. It's absolutely fantastic. So if you get a chance to look at some of these videos that I recommend to you, I'm currently working on 2 videos right now. I got, you know what, we're going to do a little show and tell right here. new HT from TID Radio, and I've already done the unboxing. And we're going to do the setup and test on it. So that's coming up this weekend. So I should be getting a video out shortly on that. And I'm real excited about it. The one thing that I'm not real excited about it compared to the other TID radio that I have, the keypad is much smaller on this. So, fat fingers, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I'm excited about that. And then the other thing we're going to be doing is, and I don't know where I put it. Okay. Yeah. More show and tell here. We're actually going to be firing this up and using it and trying to make some, listen to some, I was going to say make some SSB contacts. Great, Bill. Yeah, it's just a receiver. But no, going to be listening to some SSB on this. I'm excited to do that. I'm going to be trying it indoors to see if it works indoors. And then obviously outside, it comes with an antenna on a spool. Hook it up to the side, this side over here, hook it up into here, and away you go. So I'm really looking forward. I'm very excited because I think I mentioned to you guys last week, when I was first growing up, I had that. I had a realistic 9-band that I got for my birthday, and I'd go out in the backyard during the summer and listen to that. That's just absolutely so much fun. I had such a blast with that. It really was a lot of fun. So, so next week, be planning on, I think what we're going to do instead of doing the news and the updates, I think we're going to do a Hamvention special. We're going to go over, where it's at, logistics, the buildings, the vendors that are going to be there this year, what to expect. And one of the things that I got to say is, have some great walking shoes on. Okay. I'm going to be wearing my nice New Balances with my cushioned insoles in there. And I'm probably going to be taking my ankle braces as well. Not really, but they're Velcro and they really help during the day because my ankles will get real tired during things like that. And also to make sure you have enough water with you, because I know when we went to Hamvention, it ended up, because it's in February. So, in February can still be a little cool here, even in Florida. And one of the things was a lot of people were getting dehydrated there because it ended up getting up into the mid 70s. So Val and I made sure that when we went, we had plenty of water to drink. And I also had some lemonade as well, too. So that's another thing when you go to that. We're going to be giving you guys some tips regarding this, just from my Hamvention experiences. I don't have Hamvention experiences, but I have Hamvention experiences. And just kind of what to look for, what to plan for, just a whole host of things. I'm really looking forward to it. And it's in my old, well, I don't want to say my old stopping grounds, but it's very close to the college where my oldest son and daughter went to Cedarville University. It's a stone's throw away. So, and we're going to probably be staying like on the west side of Columbus, Ohio, because that'll be, kind of equidistant getting up to, see our granddaughters and then getting over there to Dayton. And it's probably going to be about 45 minutes. It won't be that much of a trip. And it's on Interstate 70. It's in a real nice area. It's very easy to find. It's not hard to find at all. And parking, if it's the same, and I think we'll talk about this next week. Last year they did it at the Xenia High School, and a bus takes you over from the parking lot over and drops you right off. And these shuttle buses run all day long. So that's the way to go. I know when I spoke to Anthony Gettig, when I had him on, he said, definitely. He said, that's what you want to do as far as that's concerned. So that's about all I got tonight. I want to thank you guys for showing up. Chris, UTB and Ham, Sergeant Rock was here. Welcome. Andy Cowley. Thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight, being a part of the stream. Had a good time as always. We're going to be getting, like I said, probably going to be closer to 45 minutes, maybe an hour next week. And hopefully, like I said, I can get a guest to come and join me who's been to Hamvention before and has an idea what to expect and kind of get you guys geared up for it, because it's going to be 4 weeks away next week. Yeah, because it's 5 weeks away today. So it's going to be 4 weeks away next week. So it's going to be a month out. So we're really looking forward to that. Hoping you guys can get there. And if you guys are watching this on the replay, drop in the comments and let me know if you're coming to Hamvention or not. I'm real curious to see who's going, because I know a lot of people, when I asked this question about Hamcation, a lot of people said no, they're not going to be able to come. So Chris, thanks so much. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate this, guys. As always, guys, remember, it's a great day to make a QSO. 7 3s to everybody. Catch you guys next week.